Bueno, hola a todos, buenas tardes. Aquí estamos una vez más en la entrevista. En este caso lo tenemos a Marco Faraone.
Hola.
Un amigo de la casa que ya viene hace un par de años con nosotros. Por ahí está un poco más corto, pero bueno, hay preguntas para hacerle. Los chicos han preguntado algo, así que Marco, bienvenuto y...
Hola a todos.
Sí.
Hi, I'm
Hi.
Paz from
Hello.
Entrevistamos.
Hello.
We want to ask you some questions. And the first is talking about you. How did you discover techno?
Well, actually, I'm coming from a very small town. The name of the town is Lucca. It's a small town in Tuscany, Italy. In my city, we didn't really have a big music scene back in the days because obviously all the DJs were not playing techno and were not playing house music. Most of the DJs were playing hip hop or different kind of music. So this is how I actually started going to small parties in my town. Let's say I discovered house and techno a few years later when I grew up, because I started when I was 14, so I was really young, and I didn't have a car to move, so it was quite difficult to go in the main clubs where the DJs were playing house and techno. So I started going there when I was around 17. Clubs like Tenax, which is one of the most legendary clubs in Florence, in Italy, and the club where I'm resident today. And this is where I discovered house and techno, listening to DJs like Sven Väth, Laurent Garnier, and all the techno legends that were playing there back in the day. So this is the club where I felt in love listening to house and techno, and I was like, okay, this is the music I want to play, and I did it. So, but it took me a few years, obviously, because when I was living in my town, obviously with my parents, I didn't have the chance to go and listen to this kind of music. So I discovered house and techno a few years later.
What do you think is the formula to make people dance, and what do you want to communicate when you play?
Well, actually, for me, there is not a real formula. I don't like when people say Marco Faraone is a house DJ or is a techno DJ or whatever. I'm a DJ. I play what I feel to play for the crowd, you know? Even sometimes I really like to surprise the crowd with some different kind of sounds. This is what I don't really like, playing and have a formula playing. I always improvise. For example, what if I prepare for a festival, a set for a festival with only bangers, and then the next day I play in a small club? Maybe the same set is not working in the small club. So what I like to do is always going to the club, look at the vibe, look at the people, look what's going on in the place, and play for that specific place. This is something that I do since the real beginning, because obviously I'm playing since when I was 14, so now it's 16 years. And during those 16 years, I played everything. I didn't only play techno, you know. I bring this kind of background, this kind of versatility, come si dice? Versabilità in my sets today. So I can play from techno to house music to down tempo to like different micro house stuff, different kind of music, because every music works differently in a specific kind of venue or club. So this is what I love to do.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And can you name an artist that has influenced you?
Actually, many artists. Let's say the DJ that really influenced me as a DJ is Laurent Garnier, which is one of the first DJs I listened to when I started to play house and techno. I really love Laurent Garnier because he's really able to play different kind of music in a set, and he always keeps an amazing quality in every set that he does. You never hear a boring set. You never hear a set that doesn't surprise you. I'm always surprised about what he does. So this is what DJ means for me: playing cool music and of course surprise the crowd. I'm very bored when I only hear 2 hours of banging techno and nothing happens. Where in the music there is no soul, there is no anima, you know? This is something I try to avoid and be far from. Laurent Garnier is the guy that was like, I saw him for the first time, I think more than, maybe 10 years ago, and I was really happy about his performance. And of course, obviously then I discovered many other legends like Sven Väth or Marco Carola, which is Italian and like is one of my icons, you know. I try to take the best from each of them. You know, every DJ has a quality, every DJ has something different and specific. So the best thing is to reach the quality of every single artist, and of course, bring it with you with your own personality.
The last question is, what other kind of music do you listen to?
Obviously, I try to don't listen too much techno when I'm off, because then, you know, playing 2-3 shows a week, and then the next 3 days I spend them in the studio, and then when I'm free, if I start listening to techno again, then my brain will explode. I try to listen to something completely different. For example, I really love jazz music, I love blues, I love hip hop also. The old school hip hop from the 90s, not like these new kids or this new music for the kids, like Ram DMC, Tupac, Snoop Dogg, all the old generation of hip hop music. Yeah, I mean, obviously I listen to some techno, but let's say more chilly kind of techno, because it's like listening to this every day. I mean, it's my passion. Being a DJ and producer is my passion. Then it became my job. Obviously, I'll always listen to the music, and I love to go to jazz concerts and shows in a theater in Italy. We have many places where they play jazz music, live bands they play, and I love to go there. And yeah, I'm listening to everything, even from when I was younger to rock as well, like all the Metallica stuff and stuff. But I mean, then when I became older, I tried to slow a little bit down and be a little bit more chilly.
Chill.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.